I'm not. Oh, here we go.
Wait.
Or you have power.
I do.
You'll let me in.
I will.
I don't want
Everybody hear us? Dan, can I get a thumbs up?
it.
Thank you.
So I want to join with computer audio.
Mhm.
Yep, I'm muted.
Give me
Okay.
a speaker and audio for.
I don't see where I'm muted now over here, though.
You can. We'll see. As we get into it. Nope, you're good.
You good?
Hear somebody else talk, so I'm not highlighted.
So, doesn't pick you up though if you're muted, right?
The owl should.
They all should pick us
Must
up
not be
right away,
picking it up.
right?
Yeah, there you go, Kenny.
Okay.
Just have to have that commanding voice.
Not talking loud enough. That was-
There you go.
Can't hear me.
There you
Oh, it's 8:30, yes?
go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We do have a quorum. I'll take approval of the agenda in the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Rich Brum, good morning.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Obviously we had a little bit of snow yesterday. I came over yesterday and looked at some things and talked to RC and decided to send them out, even though I knew that, it was still going to snow the rest of the day. I knew we had first responders out on the interstate and wanted to be able to give them a good path back into Northwood and wherever else they were coming from. So we ran, I think, till 5 yesterday just to try to help us out this morning. I know they're out again this morning. Guess I made the call not to go out at 4 in the morning because there wasn't as much going on. I let them come in at 6 because they worked a little later yesterday. So I think we did ourselves a favor by going out as built up as it was. I don't know what it looks like this morning. It was a night and day difference between just jumping the county line from here to there yesterday. So at any rate, they're going to try to finish that stuff up today and hopefully we're done with snow. I know that the guys out in the shops have, and this isn't something to make a decision on yet today, but I know that they've all voted for 10-hour days again this year. And I think there's some things I want to put stipulations on before we go ahead and approve that. I guess I'm not opposed to it, especially with the COVID-19 going around. It's one less day of contact for everybody, but there are some stipulations I'd like to maybe add to it, such as maybe having a rotating on-call schedule, because sometimes in the summertime, RC doesn't get time off if we have, some calls on Fridays and Saturdays on certain things, and it's hard to get people to answer phones. So what I was thinking of doing is maybe putting a calendar together and making, at least 2 people on call, not every weekend, but, on a rotating schedule of sorts that we know somebody's available. So the RC gets a break once in a while too. So I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that, but it's something I'd like to explore before we get too far into this.
I think it'd be a good idea.
Yes, that would be good. I need
Okay.
somebody on call.
So I'll probably attempt to put something together and make that work. Then the only other really thing I've got going on is I'm trying to work off. We've got our projects that we had bid, for the paving, and then and so I've got a couple agreements I got to get put together for the city of Fertile and for Cerro Gordo County yet. So just some small things I'm going to try to work on if the week allows me to get those done. So any questions you guys have for me?
Not that I could think of.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Manly, you can see the difference between Manly and Northwood, that's for sure.
Is it less down there or worse?
Flats, my
Yeah.
driveway's barely covered, it just kind of
Yeah.
got wet, goes over with a little bit, it's a little ice on it this morning, that's about it, so.
Yeah, we had dry pavement when I left St. Ansgar, and then the further south I went, it got a little bit more, but it was weird. It was a really tight line of weather, because when I came across, it was rain until I got to Thrush, and then I started hydroplaning with slush. And when I got to Northwood, it was all snow and blowing, and it almost looked like a blizzard when I went out to the interstate.
Well, it was.
We were blessed down in Manly, we didn't get that, so.
Yeah, we got lucky too at St. Ansgar. So anyway, that's all I've got for you. If you got questions, I'll be hanging around here. So
Okay.
Okay, thanks. All right, any drainage? No. Okay, claims?
Yep.
Assuming you guys looked over the claims.
Make a motion to approve the claims.
I'll second it.
Motion and second to approve the claims. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion will carry. Winworth Betco, I don't believe I see Melissa on there. Does everybody see we are gonna have a Zoom meeting
Thursday at
Thursday?
11.
Thursday 11?
We changed the time.
Yeah, Thursday at 11, right? Okay.
Changed it for me. I've got a workforce development call before that, so.
All right, Jason Petersburg, I see you're there. Any updates, anything going on?
If anybody's been by, you'll see that they're starting to mobilize equipment in out there for the subdivision. There's been some materials that have been unloaded there. Some equipment. I know they've got some work that they need to work on elsewhere here probably this week, but really need to see that deed. Also say that AJ and I did meet with Heartland Power. Talk a little bit about their plan there. There are some options. There's some ideas we can kick around to see what we can do to bring that price down a little bit, but I'm not sure how far we can get them to actually come down on that, AJ, unless you think you had a better idea on that.
I don't. I mean, I guess I understand how they work. It's kind of not good for us, but and that's part of the process, I guess. So I don't know any other way, any different.
They're a cooperative, so to be fair for their existing members, the way they operate is they can't rebate those costs back, like we see how Line Energy does it. That was their explanation on that. I understand that it does make sense, but
Jason, though, isn't each an individual business that starts up out there, they're gonna have to have a membership in the co-op?
Yep.
It just looked confusing to me, as a person out there. They run power right up to pretty much where I want it within reason. It seems to me they should run it to each one of those places and it should be their cost, but I guess I'm wrong.
And so you pay for the initial build out for the main roads. They're responsible, and then once somebody buys a lot, there'd be a different agreement between the lot owner and Heartland as far as setting transformers, putting feed into the building.
Okay. Gotcha. I get it.
And then they're looking at burying the electric along Wheelerwood as well, at least for the length of this subdivision as part of that project. Everything would be underground, which would clean it up. The one thing that they didn't offer that we did question was lighting. We don't have any lighting included anywhere in this for street lighting. I don't think we need to get carried away because all the businesses will likely have parking lot lights, building lights when lots do get built on. But we may need to look at adding some lights in a few locations, at the intersections, at the curves, at least for now, for safety, just so people can see where they're at out there.
Yeah, that's future, so we'll have to just think about that and
Yeah.
get some ideas to do that, I guess.
I
Alright.
did try calling Scott Smith this morning. He didn't answer. When he gets back to me, I'll let you know if he heard anything else.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Any other
Anything else for
questions?
Jason?
Nope.
We don't have any, I guess. you're where you're at. That's, I guess all we can do is wait for that deed and hopefully we get something, hear something this week.
Very good.
All right, thank you,
Yep.
Jason.
Yep.
People service, I don't see Chris on there. Just to go off of that, I did talk to them about, a 1-year contract, basically. And if we want to do that, we would have to rescind our letter terminating their contract. And then our contract would automatically renew on a year-by-year basis, so. If that's something we want to do, we could put that on for a future agenda item. I guess that's up
I
to
would,
you.
I would suggest we do that for 1 year.
I mean, that's up to you guys. They're just kind of wondering why we eliminated it anyways, and I got the attention we wanted, I think.
Okay.
Um,
I think we
they're-
do, I think we
they're-
will too. We just do it here and we'll.
Yeah, and they're a little more, they're ready to start talking to be a little more involved at their corporate office with us than.
Yeah.
So our communication should be a lot better on what's going on out there.
Okay.
I hope so. So, all right, well,
Well, I think that'll help bring their attention to us.
I think so too. So I guess, yeah, we'll look at that here maybe for the next meeting or two and go from there, so.
Okay.
Assessor's office has not got any yet. They're still working on that.
She did say, Gia was in here earlier, just to take it off until she gets her stuff ready.
Yeah.
So Lori's doing it.
Comes up. Any reports?
Sheriff monthly and quarterly and clerk report.
Take a motion to move the sheriff's report and the clerk of court report.
So move.
I will second it.
Motion a second, no discussion. Hearing none, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion will carry. All right, is there any payroll eligibility or salary changes?
One.
Sheriff's office, payroll change for Pat Jaspers. Cycle longevity,
I'll make a motion for the payroll change.
motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Kenny, other discussion. Hearing none, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Should have cited that as a damn shame, right? All right. Addendum, the law enforcement agreement. City of Manly, I believe, has theirs.
I made a copy for both of us.
Dan, you looked over this, I'm assuming everything was the same as last year, everything looked good to you?
Yep, everything looked good.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll take a motion to approve the law enforcement agreement with City of Manly.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second, any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion will carry. Dan, we'll get those to you so you can sign them and get copies back to Manly. Right, agreement between Worth County Sheriff's Office and the International Union of Operating Engineers, 234. I'm assuming everything went well. We had
That's what was agreed to.
what's her name?
Renee.
Renee looked all this. This is all of our agreements that we met with them, right? Okay. We'll take a motion to approve the agreement
So
between the
moved.
Sheriff's Office and the union. Motion by Kenny,
I'll second it.
second by Mark. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion will carry. Yeah. Discussion of capital projects, kept by the wayside for now.
And I just take that off.
Yeah, take it off for a while. Department head discussion, Joel.
Howdy. How was everybody doing this morning?
Good, yourself?
Good. So with everything happening right now, I've been a little pressed to get equipment in for people work from home, which means that my channels for getting that equipment are fairly limited. I've been having to go to Amazon for quite a bit of stuff, and my current county credit card is limited $5,000. Well, that goes pretty quick when you're buying technology stuff. So I did send you guys a form, or I gave Jackie the form that expands that, and I think we're thinking 10 to 15. I think Jackie's right. To limit that up, just so I'm not having to use my personal credit card to make purchases. I want to just be able to use that kind of credit card to do that.
Sure.
So I just wanted to be okay for you guys to go ahead and put that in for that increase.
Should we know that?
It did.
Okay, I must not have remembered it.
Okay.
It's up to 15,000.
I was thinking 10 or 15. 10 is fine. If you guys want to go to 15, that's fine too. But I think 10 would be, once we get over the hump of this thing, then I don't think we'll have that expenses. But I do run into problems where we're, I know Russ had me buy some stuff, and Brian has me buy some stuff, and Jackie has me buy some stuff off that card, and all of a sudden that's, all those purchases also kind of limit me up pretty quick.
So what do you need? Do you want 10 or what? 10 or?
Can we go to 10? And then if we need to, we can raise it from there, but I'm comfortable with the 10 limit.
I'll make that a motion to raise IT credit card up to 10.
I'll second it.
Motion and second to raise that, increase Joel's credit card. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? That motion will carry.
All right, thanks so much.
Building repairs.
Ha ha! Here we go. So that's the lovely air conditioner in the server room once again is giving up the ghost. I had Larson's come in because it was overheating again. They tore it apart, and it is leaking freon from the head unit itself. It looks like it's from what they could see, it looks like it's a manufacturer defect, but of course it's out of warranty. So I did send you guys the quote from Levi. Either we can fix just the head end unit or the whole thing itself. You can see what the cost is. I think it's somewhere from $2,000 to $3,000 if I'm not sure on there to get that replaced. They patched it. It's working so far, but it is a necessity. I mean, it's just something that room is kind of small. It does a lot of heat, and especially with the boiler running next door, it just I can't keep that place cool enough. And that thing does run 24/7, 365. So I guess I'm looking for inspiration or direction from you guys if you want to just replace that head unit, or if you just want to can it all and start from scratch again for the extra money. I think I sent that to you
I
guys.
didn't see it, Joel.
I didn't
Maybe
see
I'm
it.
way
Really?
down- This is way down the list.
Okay, hold on.
How much was the extra for?
I saw that.
Somebody pull it up here.
uh,
My apologies if I didn't get it up.
Well, I've been known to accidentally delete stuff on me too.
Yeah, same
Especially if
here.
it's from IT.
April 8th. We got it.
And I might have deleted it.
And it's not like you get a ton of emails.
Yeah,
Every-
only get about
more
20 a day
emails,
right now.
So if I look at the quote here, so the replacement of the Fujitsu mini split air conditioner indoor unit, the high heat unit, all necessary freon piping, drain, blah, 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 is $1,847. That's material.
That's for good?
For now.
That's for the indoor only. That's for the head replacement.
Oh, okay.
The entire unit replacement will be $3,900.
So double, give or take.
Pretty much, yeah.
And how long's
18
the
to
warranty on that?
Till the day it breaks.
Yeah.
After the
pretty much.
breaks. Before it breaks.
you know how much I love this building. So, and just trying to keep that room, because we're going through at least 2 to 3 walls just to get to the outside, right? Because we got to go through the sub basement. So it's always been a pain. But like I said, it's working now, but it's patched together. So it's up to you guys. I mean, we can do the indoor only replacement.
So both indoor and are the same age right now.
Yes, they are.
And it's pretty well runs.
24 hours a day.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It runs. Yeah.
So you're getting probably 5 times the use out of it as it's meant to do in a normal situation. I mean, I guess I would probably just replace the whole thing, but.
And you've had how many calls with that thing?
Right.
A bunch.
Yeah.
And
So
it's usually
service
3
calls
calls
on it at, a couple $100 just when you come over here. I'm sure I guess I would recommend that we would replace the whole thing just because of the amount of use it does get.
Like the motion. That's the whole thing then.
What you want? Mark's got a motion to replace the entire unit. Second. Ken will second that. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye? Aye. Aye, opposed? I'm assuming you will take care of that?
I will, thank you. And then I did have one thing, it's not on the agenda, but looking at the storage, we talked about this before. We were up on our 5-year storage for our internal data center. So I have been getting quotes. I'll throw those at you next week. But there's one I'm leaning towards right now just because of the cost and the support. But we'll go through those. It'll take, I think I've got 5 different quotes from 5 different companies. So if we got time next week to cover those. But we're probably, everything's coming in about 100,000 to 130. But it's been budgeted, so.
Right. You knew that.
Yeah. And then
We knew that.
we're looking at another 5 years on that. That'll cover us for 5 years.
Good.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you, Joel. Dan, bank, anything you would like to discuss at the meeting?
The only thing I have, and I'm surprised Joel didn't bring it up, but Sarah Gordo is also going to be renting space on our logger. So that'll be 3 counties now that we will getting something back from them. They should, I think it was this week, they're going to bring the agreement in front of their board, and then we'll have that up here for you guys to sign hopefully next week. So that's a good thing. Otherwise, same old, we're doing good, but we're still at the river every day. So until we get that done, it's going to be tight for employees.
Okay. Other than that, everybody staying healthy at your end?
I have one off today, but that's the one that had shoulder surgery. So I think it might just be shoulder bothering or nothing else.
Okay. Sounds good. Sarah Gordo is online with her new radio system, correct?
Mostly, yes.
Okay. Mason City Fire is for sure?
Yes, Mason City Fire is.
Okay. I think now we'll have to get radios reprogrammed in Manly then. I'll have to talk to Bob about that and probably get those taken care of. So, okay, you got anything, Dan?
All right now.
Okay, thank you, Dan. Who else? Cindy, is there anything that you have to discuss?
I don't believe Cindy has audio.
Okay.
Nope, she doesn't have audio.
No audio, okay. Auditor, I did see she is sitting next to us. Recorder, that's what I was looking at. Gosh, get you guys mixed up. Jackie, you got anything? Nothing? Okay. Recorder, I did see a chat come through. You guys see that? She was
Yes.
working from home. And you must be gonna try to get Jolene.
Trying. Jake had 2 people he wants to do 2 and 2, so I'm trying to find enough equipment for everybody. It's a little bit of a stretch. So
Right. Okay. So as long as you're working on it, I guess. Do what you can. I know it's
all right.
tough to get anything.
Well, I
Now,
mean,
everybody's doing
it's on their end too. I mean, I've had Amy called me this weekend. She's setting up a system at her place, and her internet is not great. So it's if the work from home side, there's some infrastructure.
You just
on there.
text- Jake just put a chat on.
Ah, okay, yep. Sorry, Jake. I won't take your thunder.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know with my wife working from home, I bumped my internet speeds up to make it feasible. And then, of course, we had a day the other day where they did an upgrade in their system and it screwed our internet up. So she was off for about a half a day waiting on MediaCom. So I feel your pain on the other end of it too.
Mediacom, I'm shocked. Okay.
Yeah, so I feel your pain on the other end, but all right. Let's see anything else from department heads won't worry about. Supervisor weekly, Kenny.
I had nothing, basically, just a little, got a telephone conference coming up tomorrow.
Okay.
The Children Alliance is all it is, so.
I had nothing last week. Yeah.
I had nothing as well.
Mark Tomlinson is on the line. I didn't know if you
Oh,
wanted to check.
sorry, Mark Tomlinson, you got anything like to discuss?
Well, you all know we had our first case in North County. Nothing really changed from that other than probably just increased awareness on the public side again and an increased level of concern on their part. I think public health's doing a good job of getting the information out and just basically continually repeating the same information, of what people need to do. They have what's called the regional medical coordination centers now, and they provide information to both up the chain to the state and down to the local public health and emergency management. And looking at that, our area, which is Region 2, we don't have a lot of cases in this area, and we don't have a lot of hospital beds compared to the other regions, which, but we do have an elderly population, which is the vulnerable ones. So we have the potential, but luckily, because of the things people have been doing to mitigate, we don't have the cases right now. Iowa's hot spots, I guess you would say, is in the southeast and east central part of the state. That's where they have the problems, and you can see that on that reports that the center is sending out to. So just hopefully the public continues to stay at home and social distance like they should, and it'll be good for us for now. I realize that it's tough and people aren't going to want to do it forever, but as long as we can do it, the better it's going to be for us. So that's all I got.
Sounds good.
We'll have more at the department head meeting, I think, later. So.
Okay, thank you, appreciate that. All right, did I miss anybody else?
Cindy just did put a,
I did see that, they're on their rotation.
Yep.
So, okay. Sounds good, you got any for next week's items other than, or when we're FETCO meeting Thursday, right? I think your retreat's been
Canceled.
canceled.
Oh,
So,
I look forward to that, Kenny.
I was too.
all right, so I guess if there's nothing else to come before the board, I'd take a motion to
Well,
adjourn.
then so you're still having it.
We're still having, but it's gonna be Zoom. But I don't know what it's gonna be like.
You don't know is it gonna be the same date then or no? Okay.
And we won't be in.
You won't be involved anyway. It'd just be me.
Oh,
We
it
were
won't be
invited
you
when they
too?
came up
Well,
here.
you're invited,
Got
but
it.
it'll just be, it'll not be, it'll just be a Zoom meeting.
I'm out then.
You're out.
All right, other than that, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
so moved.
Someone,
Second?
second.
All right. Motion and second to adjourn, any other discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Our meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Mhm.